Hello everyone, this is Mawipa Social Media. Today is, of course, Wednesday, August 15th, and it's 8:41 Vegas time, and here it's very, very hot due to the fires in California. So I don't know if the fires have been out, or I don't know what, I haven't kept up with that news, but it's very hot here. I hope that everyone is doing good this evening. I'm here because, in YouTube, I happened to come upon a story with a young lady who lives in Kenya who is sentenced to the death penalty in her country. Kamande is a young lady who who used to be in pageants, and she had a boyfriend. Okay, now before we even get into the story, before she even did pageants, she also was a student in a university, and her brother and her parents. She has one brother who passed away, and of course she's now the only living daughter of her parents. Her boyfriend, and she had a boyfriend. Okay, so her and her boyfriend, of course, probably were dating for a while, and she happened to stumble upon a medical card that said that he was being treated for HIV. She found out, they had an argument, he picked up a knife, he was going to kill her, because he had said that rather than she say anything about his condition or his status, that he has HIV, he had rather have killed her before that ever came out. So they went back and forth, and they were arguing, and apparently, I guess that Ruth kamande didn't know that her boyfriend had HIV, and I'm assuming, this is just an assumption, I'm assuming that she's infected with HIV. And before even that, even when they were dating, he was going out with another girl, so he was actually cheating. They went back and forth, and they were arguing about that, I guess, that specific topic, and one thing led to a very tragic ending, and she stabbed him 22 times. She stated in the court hearing that, she did it out of self-defense, but when officials got there, they had noticed that she had knife marks on her, like if though she wanted to commit suicide, and leave no evidence behind. Really, I don't even know what to say, but in this case, since I'm not living there, I cannot make any assumptions, but I can only imagine how she felt knowing that her boyfriend, who she trusted and, was in love with, I could imagine how deceiving she felt, and that he wasn't man enough to come up to her and say, well, look, I have this and I have that, and, maybe deal with it. Maybe this wouldn't have happened if he would have came forward. She started saying that he hesitated to have protective sex. So when somebody hesitates to do something for you, usually that's an indication that that person is, one, hiding something, or two, he doesn't want to use protective sex. So that means that he doesn't really value you as, he doesn't value your person as, as someone that should be respected. I guess that he was used to having sex with other women because she found out that he had cheated on her with another girl. I am assuming that the other girl must have not known that he had HIV, because I guess he was infecting, I guess not her, but many others that came into his life. So, do I believe that the sentencing fits the crime? Okay, she stabbed him 22 times. She stabbed him because of self-defense. They were not, in a big argument, and she found out something that she didn't know. How would I have reacted? I don't know, because I've never been in a position where I knew somebody who had full-blown HIV. Okay, so how would I reacted? Probably like her, really mad. She was angry, and she also did it out of self-defense. I believe her story. I believe that, he kept something so important like that. God only knows what else he kept away from her. God only knows who else he has who else he left infected. And so, those are things that are so delicate. Like, how can you say, oops, I forgot to tell you, But this wasn't even the case. The case was that she found out he was going to kill her. It was either him or her. And so apparently, if it had been reversed and the knife wouldn't have fell and it had not landed on her, perhaps she would be the one to be dead, and maybe he would have been pardoned by her murder. But it wasn't like that, and unfortunately, it led to a death. Like I said before, do I think that the crime fits? No. Do I think that the sentencing fits the crime? No, due to the fact that it was self-defense. Also, that I saw a little bit of the clippings of the hearing, and the judge, it was a woman judge. I thought that she would probably understand more, being that she is a female. And no. She says, I understand that you were angry. I understand that, that it happened, and that at the time the gentleman was infected with HIV, and that she knew and that she considered that. But hey, Judge, did you consider maybe that it really wasn't self-defense? And that did you consider that he left her infected? And that by you sentencing her to life, to the death penalty, is even more horrific because he already left her infected. I am not sure, since this is a third world country and they are, a very poor country. I don't think that they have the same facilities like here in the United States. So I do not know if they have even treatments for HIV. Apparently they do. Because if he got treatment, I guess that he should have just said it. Maybe she would have accepted it. We don't know. It's really unfortunate because I wish that they can forgive her for what she did. Do I believe that she should serve time for killing a person? Yes, I do. But I don't believe that she should be killed. She should be left. Would I had rather her be free? Yes, because she didn't know, first of all, that he had HIV. Second, he contracted the HIV to her. Third, it's a criminal act, what he did. Here, I don't know. Her sentencing would have been, I don't know, but I'm hoping that it would not be the death penalty, but I don't know. So, yeah, but that is a criminal act because what he did was a criminal act. And it was an act of intention. It wasn't an act of that he didn't know. He did know, and so he decided, well, I'm not going to say anything and infect everybody else. Okay, so that is a criminal act. So, Judge, you didn't consider that what he did was a criminal act against another person, and a person that he knew. And then again, he cheated on that person that he was going out with, and probably infected another young lady, only that she hasn't come forward, or I don't know if she has. But yes, that is, by the way, a criminal act. All I can say for the young lady is that she has been very positive. I saw a video of her, and she said that there is a tomorrow. And yes, Ruth, there is a tomorrow. So we never know, but she's coming out of this very resilient, and she also said, when they asked her, did she regret it? She said no, that she did not regret it, and she has no regret on what she did. Would I have regretted? Actually, no. I would not have regretted it, because he was going to keep on infecting others, you understand? And so he was going to, if she had not known, he would have never told her. But yet again, he was in a relationship with another woman who he probably didn't tell. And if she did know, she kept it quiet, and she let this man infect this woman. So, we never know who anyone is, but there was definitely intention there. I'm not saying that one is less than the other, but I feel that her sentencing was very harsh. I hope that they reconsider to do a retrial, because what he did, though he is dead, and though she did stab him 22 times, what he did also was a criminal act. And, though he's dead, you should really try to enforce that others don't do the same. By you sentencing Ruth Kamande death, you are also telling others to do exactly the same thing that you don't want to enforce. So by you killing her, by giving her the death penalty, you're encouraging others to kill. Either way, it's bad. So why are you killing her? Because, I'm going to say it like it is. The death penalty, you're killing her because she killed. Okay, so what are you trying to prove by that is that it's okay to kill. You're not really, you're not giving a positive thing, you're not giving a positive look at what you're doing. So you're enforcing violence against violence. So, think about it. And I know that it's too late, but keep up your beautiful smile. And Ruth Kamande, I wish that things would have come out a little bit different. I hope that you see this video, because I have really felt that. I feel for her, like I'm a woman too. I know how she must feel. And, for anything, or I just want to say that, keep on smiling, keep on being positive. It's important to keep a level head, and your head leveled, and and to stay positive at all times. Even remember people that don't think that you're not going to get consequences out of things that you do. You will get a reaction, and you will suffer consequences that later you might regret. Obviously she doesn't regret it. And, I stand by her. He wasn't going to tell her either way, and he wanted to get rid of her. So there you go. What can I say is that, for this young lady, every day is the last day for her. For her parents, once that day comes near, they will no longer see their daughter. So think about that. And I'm glad that I saw this story. I'm glad that, guys, use protective sex. Here and everywhere this happens. It's just not happening in Kenya. It happens everywhere. So when you get into a relationship, try to be a little bit more honest and open. I know that it's a scary thing to talk about, and especially a disease that, is so well known, and, but you can't manage it if if you treat yourself, if you get into treatment and you do the right diets, you can live a long, healthy life. So not that it's going to go away, but it's manageable. So don't lie. Remember that on the other end there's a human being, and think about their life. You know, it wouldn't be nice if it happened the other way around. So try to remember that. Keep that in mind, that when you are when you have a disease, not only are you infecting somebody with your disease that you have, but also you are infecting others. And HIV you can manage it, but the symptoms, I hope that she gets treatment. That's all I can say, but it's too late anyway. Uh, it's like I feel for the lady. I really do. She seems like a very nice, educated young girl. So I wish her well. I just feel sad about the whole thing, that this had to happen to her in such a horrific way. And the ending is a horrible way. So keep on smiling, girl. I'm rooting for you. I hope that they change their minds and really overlook at the stabbings, and really take to an account of why you did it, and why you did it, and why it happened. To take an account into that. So everyone, have a great evening. If you haven't seen the video, it is on my page. I don't know how to upload. I don't know how to put links, but I'll put the video. I still have yet to learn about YouTube, but I hope that everyone has a great evening. See you all tomorrow. God bless. Take care. Bye.